MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0 in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, and even 10 hits in 40 tries. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hits this one hard the other way. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. That time for strike number 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate. Just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Line drive to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Second, center fielder Adam Eaton.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. His past history against John Lester, 5 for 15. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Lester into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. All right, back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th. Pitcher.
So striding forward now, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Standing in, Matt Caesar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row. Cubs are down in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for Washington.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now. Now here it comes. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Another one sent foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he got him. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jay, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
This is the type of batter pitchers hate to face. He's not a guy that's going to swing and miss often. He battles and battles, and he's a tough out, puts the ball in play, gets a lot of hits. He's a tough at bat.
Jason Hayward is at the plate as he watches ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one, but the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That curveball just froze him. This is one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Chris Bryant is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
That's ball 2.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. His past history against John Lester, 16 base hits in 47 at-bats. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Jason Worth. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now Lester's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the first pitch here from Lester, showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there, pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Now a bunt attempt here. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the fourth inning. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Javier Baez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Second baseman, number 18.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 excursion back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Caesar is there. Makes the play. One away.
The center fielder,
at the plate, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This one's flared toward left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Liner towards second. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, John Lester. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Turner gloves it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Caesar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And he is in there.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you pitch him, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
John Jay is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper coming on, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon is there for it. And the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Nationals, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Rendon.
And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Worth.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stands in now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Javier Baez, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's going to get a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Adam Lind is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Lind.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thigh so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Here comes the first pitch. Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now. Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Got him. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One on its way from Lester. Fouled back. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Lester sets. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike. I'm getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Joe Blanton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
John
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. John Lester is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Striding in once again, Matt Caesar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
On the move is Murphy. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. One on its way from Lester. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Caesar is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. No runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. Sammy Solis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Lobaton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. John Jay is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside. 3-0 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Hayward's now 0-for-3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Jason Worth. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's taken for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line drive to center field. Jay is right there, 1 down.
now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Lobaton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lester. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Hector Rondon enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
56, Hector Rondon.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, 1 for 3. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Two out here and a runner at second. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Rondon's ready. 1-2 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Sean Kelly enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Up high. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Two-two. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Cubs lead it 1-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Batting in the 5th spot. Number 71.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
Russell.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Around the letters with that one for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll be looking for something to gap and drive home that tying run from first. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Brian Goodwin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Brian Goodwin.
And all 3 runners on the move here. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And the run is in to score from third. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. Michael Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Settling in now, Jason Worth. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Washington have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.